Hello everyone, Tim back here again. So now we're starting to go together with the pistons into the block. And so the very first thing I do is I take and I put the rod bearings in. And if you will notice that there's a notch on either side, those have to go on the same side so that we ensure that there's no spinning of this bearing. I then lubricate it up, as you can see here, with this assembly lube. We want to make sure we get as much lubrication as possible, and we don't know how long this engine is going to have to set before we are able to fire it up because it's a restoration project. So I'm lubricating everything very well. So what I also do is I am very, very generous with oil, oiling everything. The wrist pins, as you can see here, I want to make sure I've got everything lubricated. My rings, my oiler ring, and I'm ensuring that my compression rings are 180 opposite of each other. So now I'm using this tool. It's called a ring compressor. Looks like that. You can get a set that can accommodate many different sizes of pistons for different engines you work on. And so let me make sure that we get this very well oiled. I like to use a heavy oil, not a combined oil. This is a 40 weight. And that's to ensure that we're going to get oil that's not going to just ooze away. Okay, so now that we got that, we take this guy and we open it as much as we can, and we place our compressor around it, making sure we try to keep it flat, and you squeeze it as tight as you possibly can. Okay, so now we're ready to go and put it into number 2 cylinder. I've done number 1 cylinder already, and number 2 cylinder will go in. And notice I've got these hoses here. That's to ensure I don't score the journal as I'm going down into the engine with this. So stay tuned.